Peter Falk was a renowned actor best known for his portrayal of the beloved detective Columbo. During his final years, Falk faced health challenges, including Alzheimer's disease. As his condition worsened, his second wife, Shera Danese, became his primary caregiver. But it's reported that Falk's daughters had a difficult time with Danese's involvement in their father's life. Join us as Facts First presents He Died 12 Years Ago, Now Peter Falk's Daughters Confirm the Rumors. Peter Falk's career. Peter Falk was born September 16, 1927, in New York City. He's of course best known for his iconic role as Lieutenant Columbo on Columbo, which aired from 1968 to 2003. He began his acting career on stage, performing in various plays and productions. He made his Broadway debut in 1956 in the play Diary of a Scoundrel. Frank's unique voice and distinctive appearance, including his glass eye, resulting from cancer surgery at age 3, made him stand out among his peers. In the late 50s and early 60s, he transitioned into film and appeared in several notable movies, including The Great Race and It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. But it was his role as Columbo that brought him widespread recognition and critical acclaim. Falk portrayed a seemingly bumbling and disheveled detective who always managed to solve complex murder cases. The character's signature attributes included a rumpled raincoat, a cigar, and his famous catchphrase, "Just one more thing." Falk's portrayal of Columbo earned him 4 Primetime Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe. He continued to have a successful acting career after the show, appearing in numerous films and TV shows. Some of his notable film roles include A Woman Under the Influence, for which he received an Academy Award nomination, Wings of Desire, and The Princess Bride. Falk's talent and versatility allowed him to excel in both comedic and dramatic roles. He was known for bringing depth and humanity to his characters, captivating audiences. He passed away on June 23, 2011, at age 83. Personal life. Falk was married twice. His first marriage was to Alice Mayo, a pianist, in 1960. They had 2 daughters, Catherine and Jackie. But after 16 years, their relationship ended in divorce in 1976. The reasons aren't widely known, but it's believed the demanding nature of Falk's acting career, coupled with personal differences, contributed to the breakdown of their marriage. Later, he met actress Shera Danese on the set of the TV series Columbo. They began dating and eventually tied the knot in 1977. Their marriage lasted until Falk's death in 2011, a successful and enduring union. While they didn't have any children together, they shared a strong bond and remained devoted to each other until the end. In addition to his marriages, he had a close relationship with his 2 daughters, Catherine and Jackie. Catherine, born in 1952, is an accomplished author and actress. She maintained a close connection with her dad and even co-authored a book titled Finding Peace with Your Parents in 2001. Jackie Falk, born in 1950, chose a different path and pursued a career as a real estate agent. Both daughters cherished their relationship with their father and supported him in his career endeavors. The final years of Peter Falk's life were marked by a dispute involving Catherine Falk and his will. As Peter began suffering more and more from Alzheimer's disease, Catherine sought to gain control over his estate and make decisions on his behalf. However, this led to a bitter legal battle with Falk's second wife, who was also his primary caregiver. Catherine claimed her father was being isolated from his family and friends. She believed his wife was exerting undue influence over him. She argued that her father's cognitive decline made him vulnerable and unable to make sound decisions regarding his assets and estate planning. The legal battle between Catherine Falk and Shera Danese became highly publicized, drawing significant media attention. Catherine had a strained relationship with her father, and a big part of the legal battle was the fact that she simply wanted to be able to see him before his death. As Peter's health deteriorated, Catherine found herself grappling with a painful realization. Time was running out to reconcile with her father. But multiple obstacles stood in her path. Alice, her mother, held legal conservatorship over Peter, making it challenging for Catherine to establish a connection. Despite their strained past, Catherine remained steadfast in her desire to see her father one last time, igniting a legal battle of her own. Catherine fought hard to see her father. Undeterred by legal complexities, Catherine embarked on a relentless pursuit of her father's guardianship, aiming to overturn her stepmother's conservatorship. She tirelessly fought through the legal system, advocating for her rights as a daughter, longing to reconnect with her ailing father. Her unwavering determination and resilience in the face of adversity became the driving force behind her quest. The legal tussle took an emotional toll on Catherine as she yearned for a chance to spend precious moments with her father before it was too late. Her fight was not only against the legal intricacies but also against time itself. The urgency of the situation fueled her resolve as she was determined to ensure her father's final days were filled with love and familial warmth. After enduring a lengthy legal process, she emerged victorious. The court recognized her right to visit her father, granting her the opportunity to reunite with Peter Falk during his final months. The emotional reunion between father and daughter was a poignant moment, symbolizing the healing power of forgiveness and the inherent strength of the bond they shared. Peter's daughters keep his memory alive. In the years following his death, Falk's daughters have played a significant role in keeping their father's memory alive. They've dedicated themselves to honoring his life and preserving his legacy in various ways. Catherine and Jackie Falk have been actively involved in advocating for the rights of children to visit and communicate with their parents, especially in the cases of family estrangement. They founded the Catherine Falk Organization, a nonprofit that seeks to protect the rights of adult children to have access to their aging or incapacitated parents. This was inspired by their own experiences and their father's own battle with Alzheimer's. Through the Catherine Falk Organization, Peter's daughters have not only worked to raise awareness about the importance of parent-child relationships, but have also fought for legislative changes to protect these rights. They've testified before Congress and helped draft the Visitation Bill, which aims to grant adult children the legal right to visit their aging or incapacitated parents. Beyond their advocacy work, Catherine and Jackie have been actively involved in preserving their father's artistic legacy. They've organized exhibitions showcasing Falk's artwork, which he pursued passionately alongside his acting career. These exhibitions have allowed fans and art enthusiasts to appreciate another side of Peter Falk's talent and creativity. Moreover, Catherine and Jackie have been instrumental in safeguarding their father's personal belongings, including his iconic trench coat and the famous rumpled suit worn by Columbo. They've generously loaned these items for display in various exhibitions, ensuring fans can experience a tangible connection to their father. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know that Peter Falk's second wife took a controlling interest in his health during his final years, and she tried to prevent his two daughters from being able to see him on his deathbed? Let us know in the comments section below.